I'm Jake.
I'm Nick.
Welcome to the Movie Buff Reactions channel. For those who don't know, he's appeared many times on my main YouTube channel, on my original show, JMC Reviews, formerly Bisexual Movie Buff, and here he is for the first time.
It's good to be here. Originally,
I was going to have him last year in a reaction video, back when he and his brother, Matt, came for my 100th episode. But while filming that, I didn't realize that the fan we had in the room was set at the highest level. I didn't set it there. Someone else, who will not be named, did. But so the footage was kind of unusable due to the audio just being blown to shit. But we're here now. We don't have a fan, so we can do this right.
Ready to rock and roll.
Today's reaction video is for Top 10 Dumb Daredevil Moments by the Blockbuster Buster.
This dude cracks me up.
He's a crazy man. Busting bad movies left and right.
I'm not gonna bust you, but today, justice will be served. In a world of uncertainty, where movie theaters are plagued by remakes and sequels, in a world where big-budget movies can still suck, in this world we have the Blockbuster Buster.
His original intro. He used this for about 2 or 3 years, I think. And then he decided,
step up the production quality.
Well, just to like shorten it down a little.
Oh, really?
I mean, some intros can be long. I mean, The Sopranos and Deadwood showed that. But for a lot of YouTubers, they try to keep it down to like 30 seconds or 40.
Yeah, which makes sense.
But this is a well done intro. Phantom Menace. Good opening title cards.
Greetings, fanboys and fangirls. I'm ERod and I'm the Blockbuster Buster. Smack dab in the middle of the Marvel Renaissance, the trifecta of awesomeness that was Stan Lee, Bill Everett, and Jack Kirby created
Rest in
the world's
peace.
first memorable, handicapped, or dare I say handy-capable superhero, Daredevil. The comic book told the tale of Man Murdock, a young boy that was in a car accident in which he came in contact with toxic waste. While the accident took his vision, it super heightened all his other senses, giving him a super radar sense that enables him to be a very formidable fighter. Matt goes on to become an attorney, but when the justice system fails, Matt becomes the vigilante known as Daredevil, the man without fear. In 2003, right at the beginning of the comic book movie boom, Daredevil got the celluloid treatment. This created a rift in the fanboy community. Some people loved this movie while others absolutely hated it. While I admit that this movie is not that good, it's also not that bad. In fact, I enjoy it.
Surprising.
Is that of the casting choice of Ben Affleck as Daredevil. And yes, I do agree that Affleck isn't the best actor in the world, and that there were better choices to play Daredevil. But I still think we should cut the guy some slack. After all, Affleck had a really full plate in this movie. He was playing a superhero, a lawyer, and a blind man. In my humble opinion, his performance is adequate. But if you're still hating on Affleck, please keep in mind that Mark Steven Johnson directed this movie. So
Ghost Rider director.
Daredevil could have been far worse.
That would have been great.
But as much as I enjoy this movie, it's not without its dumb moments. Now, as usual, I do warn you guys that there are spoilers ahead. So if you haven't seen this film, you might want to stop this video. But if you're ready to see the devil get his due, then stick around, because we're about to jump into the top 10 dumb Daredevil moments. Number 10. Now, just to be clear, I have nothing against computer animation.
He's a good review.
It's a great tool that can enhance
He structures it well.
cinematic experience.
Yeah, he does.
This got way too much unnecessary
He's great at the weighing the pros and cons.
Yeah, and just even like opening it up, kind of setting the scene.
Yeah.
So you're telling me there wasn't a single stuntman in Hollywood that could have scaled that wall? Now I can understand them using the CG Daredevil for when he's jumping from building to building. After all, nobody can do that in real life. Well, except for one man.
Jackie Chan.
Oh yeah.
Is that actually a real stunt?
I guess they might have used wires.
Yeah, I was saying, there's gotta be something about it.
Interviews a police detective about Daredevil's involvement in a recent crime scene. The detective denies Daredevil's involvement
Yeah, it does.
A big part of his effectiveness depends upon him staying under police radar. Leaving a big fucking calling card for them to find and confirm his existence is just a dumb move. God, Team Go is more practical.
Don't think so. You've got a giant view screen that your arch foe can appear on whenever he wants. He talks to you, you talk to him. You don't think?
That he could use that technology to spy on us while we were planning our heroic efforts. Plus! How come no one ever mentioned this before? Because it was obvious. Okay, I
He
think
loves
it's about
cartoons.
time for a Daredevil fact. Greetings, humans. I am Uatu, Law Watcher. I know everything there is to know about the Marvel Universe. Did you know that while some of the illustrious members of the Marvel bullpen created Daredevil, it was the artist Wally Wood that gave him his trademark red costume. And later it was none other than Frank Miller that created a lot of the more trademark aspects of Daredevil's mythology, including the creation of assassin and love interest Electro Nagios. Oh, and yes, Frank Miller does have a cameo in this movie.
Who is that? Like, where's that from?
He's the Watcher. I think he's like oversees everything.
Is it from something though, specifically?
Yeah, the Marvel comic universe.
Mr. Nachios in plain sight, Elektra still thinks that Daredevil did it. Huh? I thought Daredevil was supposed to be the blind one. How can you confuse this guy for this guy? How much more unobservant can you get? Could you be a little bit more specific?
What do you...
Blind. Yeah.
I am so
Awkward. This moment includes one of the most trademark moments from the comic, the death of Elektra. In the comics, Bullseye, who can use any item he wields as a lethal weapon, uses a playing card to give Elektra a precise cut on her neck, which causes her to bleed profusely. All the while she's weakened from the blood loss, Bullseye goes in for the kill. In the movie, the card gives her a slight paper cut, and she's done. I know that we're trying to keep this movie PG-13, so I can understand them not wanting to show the blood coming out of her neck, but couldn't they have shown the blood on her hands, or maybe on the ground? No, instead, we get this. I'm like totally the world's greatest assassin. Oh no, paper cut. He totally ruined my talk. He's such a dick. But I guess it could have been worse. Daredevil fact. Did you know that this movie was actually not the first time Daredevil made a live-action appearance? The Man Without Fear made his live-action debut in 1989's Trial of the Incredible Hulk, in which he sported a ninja outfit. Hey Daredevil, ask Ninja Called. He wants his pajamas back.
Well, Daredevil was trained by a ninja pretty much.
Number 6. Right before Elektra meets her demise, she has a quick altercation with Daredevil, during which she stabs him through the shoulder with one of her side. This wound is what allegedly prevents Daredevil from saving her when she takes on Bullseye. But right after she dies, Daredevil gets right back up and fights and defeats both Bullseye and the Kingpin back to back. So was the wound not that bad, or was this the moment when Daredevil decided to tell the audience his whole life story? I lost my sight, but I got something back in return. And you couldn't take 3 seconds to save the love of your life? Act like you're a dope, but you were the bomb at Thames. Word, bitch.
Shane Silent Bob, strike back.
Number 5. Alright, I'm sorry. I have to go back to the damn assassination scene. Do you know how Bullseye kills Nicholas Nachios? He stabs him with Daredevil's billy club. He stabs him with a blunt instrument. You know the amount of force that you would have to employ to do that? What are you, Michael Myers all of a sudden? Yeah, baby. Well, we're more than halfway through the video. That means it's time for a family.
Gonna miss these.
Number 4. In the comics, after Matt gains his radar sense, he diligently trains for years to hone his amazing fighting skills. In the movie, he is instantaneously a kung fu master. I wonder what was in that toxic waste that went into his eyes. Number 3. One of the most realistic and cool elements about Daredevil is that no one would ever suspect the blind man Murdoch of being the hyper-aware Daredevil. But in this movie, he makes little to no effort to conceal his amazing skills. He shows off his radar sense every chance he gets.
Yeah.
Yeah, that part, you're right. This
This was really retarded.
What's the...
Oh, thank you. I didn't even... Wait. How'd you do that?
But the apex of this pyramid of negligence narration in a scene in which Matt is desperately trying to ask Elektra out, which breaks into a fight. In broad fucking daylight, in front of dozens of people, in their civilian clothes. What would the real Daredevil have to say about this? It had Ben Affleck in it. I can't stand that. The devil has spoken. Daredevil back. Did you know that the Ninja Turtles were initially intended to be a parody of comics that were popular in the 80s? Like Daredevil, the blind man that teaches Matt Murdock how to fight calls himself Stick. Henceforth, the turtle sensei is named Splinter. The evil ninja organization that Daredevil is always fighting is called the Hand. Though their TMNT counterpart is called the Foot.
It's kind of funny, yeah.
I never realized this until I saw this video.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
The Kingpin is one of the greatest fictional criminal masterminds ever created.
So the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is just a spoof?
In a way.
Yeah,
The
it's...
Kingpin has played arch nemesis to Spider-Man, Daredevil, and the Punisher. And what is his horrifically nefarious plan in this movie? Nothing! Absolutely nothing! Yes, he does have a few people assassinated throughout the movie, and that's horrible. But it just seems like low-level maintenance for someone like the Kingpin. The movie never makes it clear what exactly Daredevil's trying to stop him from doing. And yes, Daredevil's trying to avenge his father, but he doesn't find out that the Kingpin killed him until the end of the movie. And yes, the Kingpin does control all the organized crime in the city. But just because Daredevil beats him at the end of the movie doesn't mean that all crime is going to cease and desist. It just seems like a waste of a great character and a great actor.
And he doesn't even have super strength.
Yeah,
He just hits the gym.
But in this movie, Elektra sucks!
Yep.
Seriously? Jennifer Garner? Elektra's an ultra badass assassin that kills full armies of ninjas without batting an eyelash. And here, they actually have the balls to introduce her to us hanging out at a trendy coffee shop. Yes, Jennifer Garner was great in Alias, but in that show, she was a secret agent posing as a bubble-headed girly girl. So it worked!
Nice wig, Miss Fly Too Hard.
Elektra is a warrior first and everything else second. Again, my pick to play Elektra has always been Rana Mitra, but that's just me. Gardner is just too spunky, and when she finally does martial arts, it looks like she's getting ready for cheer practice.
He's 100% right. It just looks like a routine.
She's not a badass, and when
She's
she
a good
does-
actress for sure. Just like Ben Affleck is. I don't think he's a great method actor where he can kind of like jump into a role. I mean, I feel like Good Will Hunting, he's great just because that's who he is. You know what I mean? Like that's
Yeah.
kind of who he is as a person. So he's just kind of playing himself.
What they got right, they got very right. Michael Clark Duncan and Colin Farrell steal the show as Kingpin and
Yep.
Bullseye. And I will go on record and say that Daredevil's costume is my favorite real-life rendition of any superhero costume thus far. Not only is it faithful to its comic book counterpart, but it looks practical and functional, as opposed to thick rubber armor with nipples. So if you're willing to
With nipples.
overlook the dumb moments, or if you're really into the new comic book movies, you might want to check it out. But if you're a nitpicky comic book purist, you might want
Like
to stay
you.
away. Next week is back to basics. Until then, I'm ERod. I'm the Blockbuster Buster.
At the end of every video, there's a little tribute. Go ahead, say it, you know you want to, Excelsior. I would like to dedicate this silly video to El Pimpe Magnifico for all the great opportunities you have given me. I don't know who that is, but I'm sure it's someone special to him. ERod is a very proud Latino.
El Pimpe Magnifico. It's a good funny name.
And the Blockbuster will return with a mystery reveal. Join the Legion of Badassitude.
Check out our website, suckers.
No longer around.
Really?
This video is from about 2011, I believe.
Oh wow.
It's crazy how,
How long ago that was?
yeah, like these people started their shows when I was in high school.
Yeah.
And now they're still going.
Yeah. Good thing.
ERod's currently in his 8th season. And,
Plenty of material. I mean, you can always find movies to just like mess around with. There's so many.
There's a never-ending list of bad
Bad
blockbusters.
movies, for sure.
And one of his most popular targets is Michael Bay, particularly the Transformers movies.
See, I've never seen those for whatever reason. Like, I used to like Transformers growing up, but like, I
never watched the cartoon,
Yeah.
and I've never seen one of those movies all the way through.
Yeah.
Just because they looked really fucking stupid.
Yeah.
ERod is he's one of my all-time favorite reviewers, and I think it's from the ones I've shown. You like him.
Yeah, he definitely does a good job.
And what I've said many times, one of my favorite things about him is because he doesn't have a lot to work with.
Yeah, he seems like he makes the most of it for sure.
Yeah, he has a friend who does special effects, and he also has a woman named Eugenia Join, I think, who does the title cards.
Okay.
And his wife, and my biggest celebrity fan, Marcia Kent. She's his producer. She does a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
And she does so much that he felt producer is the best title for her.
Yeah.
And yeah, she's in charge of all the behind-the-scenes stuff, managing shit.
Yeah. No, it seems like it's pretty much like kind of what you're doing, basically, just kind of bootstrapping it without really much like professional help. But like they make the most of it, and he's actually good at like conducting the review. You know what I mean? Like there's other guys that you can kind of ramble on. He kind of has a script, sticks to it, and I don't know. He's one of my favorites that I've seen so far for sure.
And he went to film school. I don't think he fully graduated. He did a video talking about how the education, just the system is a little hard for him. But he knows his shit. He knows what he's doing, particularly with cameras and stuff. And he makes do with what he has, and his special effects guy, especially for the latter reviews, was able to do some pretty fucking impressive effects work. Like
this is like clearly, this is an older video, right?
Yeah.
What season was this from?
Season 1 or 2.
So yeah, right from the start.
But they all do a good job, and he's very funny. He has great delivery. As you said, the whole review is structured and flows very well.
Yeah.
Everything feels like it transitions to the next step scene just perfectly.
I agree with that.
And guess how big he is?
Oh yeah, like height wise?
Yeah.
He's gotta be tiny. He looks small. Like what, like under 5'5"?
He's 5'2".
Okay.
And part of his big thing, and this is something that Guy really likes, is how even though he's shorter than most of his co-stars, like when he does an action scene with someone, it's fun just seeing him take them down. He said like a bulldog.
Yeah.
What'd you think of this particular episode, counting down the dumb Daredevil moments?
I mean, I thought this movie was pretty dumb. I mean, it's a blockbuster where it's like the quality of it, like the actual like the special effects, how it's done well, but I could never buy into Ben Affleck as superhero. Like it's what he said he was had it's a hard role to jump into because you have to be blind, a lawyer, and then a superhero on top of it. That's not Ben Affleck. Like there's guys, you throw Christian Bale in there, and not saying he's the best Batman, but like he'll at least kind of like dive into the role a little more, I feel like. And then Jennifer Garner too. Like it's hard to have a good superhero movie if you don't really buy into the two superheroes that are in it. You know what I mean? I think the villains were kind of good, but
Michael Clark Duncan as the Kingpin.
He's just a great actor, but I mean,
and he was.
It sounds like they didn't develop him enough though. Like I don't remember exactly like all the specifics of the movie itself, but I mean he's a great actor, so it's
a shame that he died too soon.
Yeah, definitely.
But I liked Michael Clark Duncan. I mean, the character, when you come down to it, is not that complex, at least in this version. But Michael Clark Duncan, he brought a lot to it, a lot of presence.
Yeah.
And he was already like 6'5".
Yeah. He's
weighed almost 300 pounds.
Yeah.
And he put on like 40 additional pounds of muscle.
He's like massive, just a massive human being.
And he was a little nervous about taking the role of the Kingpin because in all other iterations, the Kingpin is white.
Yeah.
And comic book fans can get really picky about the slightest changes, but there was no backlash over him getting cast.
Which is smart. He's a great actor.
To many people who saw the movie, they called him the best thing in it.
Yeah.
And Colin Farrell, he was just all levels of crazy in it.
Yeah, he's good. I like him. He's a good actor.
And I agree about Jennifer Garner, but to add more insult to injury, I guess, I hate the character Elektra, and I loved the Daredevil show. It recently got canceled,
Yeah.
which is a shame. But, and
So why do you not like Elektra?
just, I find her to be just an unlikable, unbearable character.
Yeah.
But especially in the new show, she was my least favorite character of the show that I really liked.
Yeah.
But the way they used her, I thought was the best they possibly could. I think a lot of that is owed to the actress who played her. I can't remember her name at the moment. Put it down here. But at the same time, she was still my least favorite.
Mm-hmm.
So to add that, along with Jennifer Garner's very shitty performance,
Yeah.
it was just the most unbearable part of the film.
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
I will disagree a little with Ben Affleck. I mean, I do think he's bad in this movie. Like, this is, like, I do like Ben Affleck, and this was the first movie of his I saw that I just thought he sucked in.
Yeah.
And even he says he doesn't like it.
Yeah. No, I already said it, but, like, yeah, that's the same way I kind of feel about it. I mean, he's good in some stuff. He's very good and talented, but, like, I think this was just too much for him. It's not really his style.
Although, I do disagree about him not being able to play a superhero, and it's a shame, because I saw an announcement that he's not coming back as Batman.
Yeah.
But I saw him as Batman, and even though Batman vs. Superman had terrible writing that made the Batman character really just not who he's supposed to be,
Yeah.
Ben Affleck's acting was great.
I didn't see that, I can't speak on that, but...
And I'll just say this, his acting is so good, he makes you forget that the writing is bad when he's doing the dialogue.
Shocking, mate. Yeah, it's shocking to hear that he was... Because if you're saying he's even, that would be a step for me. If you would ask me, if not having seen it, how would I expect him to be in Batman, I'd be like, he's probably terrible. Like, this is Ben Affleck as Batman, like... I don't know. It just doesn't seem like a role he'd be good in, but I mean...
Yeah, and the best Batman to this day is still Michael Keaton, but the best Bruce Wayne, I think, is Ben Affleck.
You also cannot stand Christian Bale, right? In that role, yeah.
I've made it very clear over the years, I'm one of the few people that does not like The Dark Knight, and a lot of that is owed to Christian Bale's performance. And I've liked him in other stuff, but I don't know, maybe it was Christopher Nolan's direction, but I could not stand Bale as either Batman or Bruce Wayne. And throughout The Dark Knight, I found myself rooting for the Joker. Like, I wanted him to just crush and destroy Bale's Wayne.
He's tough to buy into, Christian Bale, in that one. Just because, he just seems... It's a complicated role.
And then that series just went to shit with The Dark Knight Rises.
See, I liked them all. Granted, there's definitely a lot of holes in them, but they're just some of the most entertaining movies I've seen.
Well, agree to disagree.
For sure.
And it always leads to more interesting conversations. And that's been our reaction to the Blockbuster Busters Top 10. And it's a good episode. I love it very much. Yeah, I am a little surprised that he actually liked the Daredevil movie.
Yeah.
And one other thing he's made clear in the past that surprises me, another blockbuster that is generally disliked, but he really loves it, The Grinch with Jim Carrey.
Really?
He has he gives good reasons when you ask him, but those are two choices of his I just never would have expected.
Yeah, no, me either. I thought that movie was pretty weird.
The last thing I'll say about the Daredevil movie is, I think the problem is, Daredevil is supposed to be dark and gritty, but by the way it looks, the way it flows, it was clear they were trying to, imitate, say, Spider-Man, copy another successful movie, when that
it kind of is, I see that.
When that type of character has a very different tone to him.
Yeah. He's got a little bit of compassion. I don't know how you would describe it, but yeah.
And, the fact that he never tries to hide his abilities, fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And, thank you for joining me for this, and we will see you again soon.